We are giving away a card, and all you have to do to enter is like, comment, subscribe, and on Friday I will be picking one comment randomly and announcing it in the video. Now back to the video. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So Mega Shine is here, and honestly, at first look, it wasn't that impressive, but you know, playing it over the course of the day, like throughout the day, I really enjoyed this format, and I enjoyed the new cards, how it's progressing. We're gonna go over all the best decks in the meta right now that you could be playing, right? You know, Mega Scizor is pretty strong, Mega Charizard, you have Mega Manatrich making moves. Heck, Darkrai is the most broken thing to come from this set, and let's go over all the decks that I think are broken. So basically, we're gonna start off with Charizard X. Yeah, we are playing one Charizard Y as well, so you know, you have the ability to, you know, use either or. It really doesn't matter because you're put in situations where Entei is gonna, you know, push for game a majority of the time, but at the same time, when you have your win condition for Mega Charizard Y or X, you know, you do have the ability to search either one out with May. You have your flame patches to pop off, and Rocky Helmet, it's gonna be one of those cards that's gonna make this deck excel really good because, like, you know, you're only dealing 100 damage with Charizard X, and the Rocky Helmet is going to allow you to hit for those higher numbers because you're going to be hitting for 180 damage. So the Rocky Helmet is going to allow you to get those to get 200 damage on the board, so you could get over the Mega Absol, Mega Altaria, and any other of the EX Pokemon that are in the front without, you know, risking your Mega Charizard, you know, losing the game. Then you have Cyrus, Sabrina, pretty standard. Pokemon Center Lady for healing, and then, you know, researches and Pokeballs. We are playing the Charmander that has the 30 damage because there are, you know, sleep scam going around. We have Wigglytuff, and Chingling isn't around right now too much because, like, the only thing is stopping is Greninja, and you know, if that's the only thing you're stopping, is it really worth playing right now? Charmeleon, this new one, is pretty good because although it has the same ignition, everybody thought it was a reprint. No, it's 2 fire energy for 40. Now it could attack a lot earlier, which it kind of needed this buff. The next deck I want to talk about is Mega Scizor. Yo, this deck is so fun. Swapping in and swapping out is just amazing. Orform and Revaroom is insane. The simple fact that it has that ability where you could just shift around your Pokemon. You don't even have to commit with the Revaroom. Revaroom is just there to, you know, control the field. Orform is there to, you know, stack up your Scythers and everything. You're playing Sightseer to have the consistency to look for your Scizor or the Revaroom, whatever you need at that moment. Red is going to help you push for those magic numbers with Training Arena, and you have Copycat, Metal Core barriers. That's going to be very, very much needed. You have your Cyrus, Pokeballs, and Research, and U-turn Scyther. It's just amazing. Even if you start the Scyther, the fact that you could swap it back out is amazing. And the simple fact, even if you just hit for 150 with the Mega Scizor, you know, they're gonna have to, you know, bring back their Pokemon to their bench, so Cyrus is gonna be able to push for game. The next deck I want to talk about is this Mega Gengar deck. I've been seeing a lot of success with this deck, and you know, people just playing it overall. It's insane. I remember seeing it first when Suck posted it. Shout out to Suck. This deck right here is pretty strong, so again, I do recommend you guys give this a shot because Wigglytuff is just going to put everything to sleep while you just charge everything in the bench and then just pop off. Like Darkrai is just insane. The attack stacks if you have two different Darkrai's in the bench, so that's like 40 damage off that, and then you just passively you know, go off on Mega Gengar in the back, Poncho to protect your you know, Mega Gengar from any of your snipers, Pokemon Center Lady, Lily to heal, Sabrina, because once you get that Mega Gengar to pop off, you're pretty much like guaranteed to win the game. It's just that good. But then again, you don't want to be put in a position where you're the first Mega to attack, so you know, just be aware of that. You do want to use the Darkrai Wigglytuff combo. So let's go into the next deck. So there are many variants where this Wigglytuff and Darkrai engine is being splashed everywhere, and you know, Mega Altaria is one that just got buffed with this, and overall it's amazing. It's just like it's fast draining. You know, it drains the HP really fast, and you know, of course you're gonna see Mega Altaria here, but then again, it's just overall strong, and the fact that you're dealing your 130 to 140 plus, you know, all those Darkrai's, you know, sleep scam damage, the 20 pings, you have Wigglytuff and Swablu there popping off for you. So overall, very strong pick, and I do recommend you guys try this because, you know, Altaria is Altaria and it's just gonna be one of the best decks around. And for the Mega Manatrich fans, we haven't forgotten about you. So we have Magnezone, Mega Manatrich. So basically, this build right here replaces the Belly Boat. As much as you love Belly Boat, this thing has 180 HP, and it's essentially gonna do the same amount of damage because like by the time you want to send out Mega Manatrich, you should already have like 2 points on the board. You're playing the one Ori to make sure you check your opponents, because obviously if you don't check, you know, your opponent doesn't play around Ori, you could just cheese them that way and win. We got the protective ponchos, we have Pokemon Center Lady, we do have the Magnezone with the flips, the mirror shot. That's just the most broken one I feel like right now. And just overall, I think this deck is solid. Consistency, again, it's like the Belly Boat one, but we just swap out Belly Boat for Mega Manatrich because I believe you just get so much more value out of this card. And yeah, and the next deck I want to talk about, this deck right here is performing really well. It's another dark deck, but it's Wigglytuff, Darkrai, and Wigglytuff. So you just focus on putting all of your opponent to sleep. You have the Wigglytuff with the Sleepy Song for 80 damage. Your opponent Pokemon is asleep. You do have the Jigglypuff Sing. You have the Darkrai Pings. It's just overall super strong. You got Nasty Notice. Nasty Notice is one of those cards that could catch your opponent off guard really fast, and I've been using it on my Scizor deck, and oh my god, it was a lifesaver. That card is arguably one of my favorite cards. We got Guzma, because items are literally not being checked. I definitely want to try this deck out. It's just the time for it to be a Wigglytuff fan is now, and we got Red Card, Leaf. It's just a lot of you know, viable decks right now, but I feel like these are the decks that you should be playing right now if you want to win or place really well in tournaments as well, or just play with your friends. And we will see you guys next time. Peace.